Hi guys, I'm back again with another cooking video. Today we're making alkaline fish sandwiches with, well, hold the fish. And you could call them fish cakes too if you want to. And first, before we get started, we're going to make the mayonnaise. We're going to start off with a half a cup of hemp seeds. Make sure you get all that in there. Okay. Then 1 tablespoon of oil, coconut oil. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/4 a teaspoon of cayenne. And a half a teaspoon of sea salt. Actually, that's 1/4 a teaspoon of sea salt. I'm sorry. Alright, to this we're going to add the juice from 1 key lime. Then we're going to add just a little bit of water. I'm going to start off with 4 tablespoons. There's 2. 4. That's spring water. Okay, now we're going to blend it up. And we'll be adding more water if it's not the right texture. Let's see if we can get this to the bottom. Sometimes those hemp seeds get stuck. And I want you to continue to blend. Alright, that was about 30-40 seconds of blending. Give it a taste. Alright, there you have it. Alkaline mayo. Alright, and so now you can take and put this in a little container. And you can refrigerate it till you need it. Alright guys, when we come right back, we'll get on to the next part. Alright guys, now we're going to get on to making the fish sandwich or fish cakes, whichever you prefer to call them. First, we're going to take 2½ cups of oyster mushrooms and chop them small like this. If you could see here in the camera. See that? And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of water to them to give them a little moisture. And this will help the seasonings to stick. Alright, to this we're going to add 1 cup of regular white button mushrooms, 1 medium white onion, 1/2 cup of chopped green onion, the juice from 1 key lime, okay, now we're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of thyme, and we're going to add 1 teaspoon and 1/2 of sea salt. There's 1 teaspoon, or a teaspoon and a fourth, I'm sorry. And a fourth. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of onion powder. It's a little heaping. You can do yours the same. My light just went out, so I apologize. I hope you can still see very well. The light on the camera, that is, that's what went out. Now we're going to add a fourth teaspoon of cayenne. Don't forget, cayenne is always optional in my recipes. We're going to stir this all up and let it marinate. Alright, we'll be back in 5 minutes after it sits. Alright guys, we are back. I had to transfer this to a bigger bowl so that I could easily stir it. This has been sitting marinating for 5 minutes. To this we're going to add 1 cup of garbanzo bean flour, 1 tablespoon of Dr. Sebi's Bromide Plus. If you don't have that, you can use a combination of powdered sea moss and powdered bladderwrack. Mix them together with equal parts and then put it in here. Alright, so to this we're going to add about a half a cup of water at a time, spring water. There's a half cup. And we're going to stir. The bromide is to give it that, help give it that fishy flavor, plus it's extremely nutritious and it makes everything stick together better. If you don't have bromide or sea moss or bladderwrack powder, you can use dry seaweed to get a fish flavor, or any other of the approved sea vegetables that have a nice fishy flavor. You can mix that in here. Alright, now we're going to add another half a cup of water. Give it a stir. Stir it up real nice so you can get everything mixed in well. Alright, now get you a pan going on medium-high heat and get it oiled up so we can start cooking up our fish cakes. Let's cook it over here. Make sure it's evenly distributed. About a tablespoon of oil. Alright, for this next part, I like to take a little measuring cup. This one's a little half a cup, but the way it's shaped is nice and shallow. Oil it, and then I like to use it to scoop out the fish cakes so I can get it rounded. If it doesn't work out for you, don't worry about it. I don't always do this, but I like to do it if I have a certain size bread that it's going to go on and I want them a certain size. So plop it on there. Let's see if we can see this in camera view here. Alright, see if I can get some more lighting. No, that's about all we're going to get. Sorry guys about the lighting. Hopefully it's actually better than it looks to me. Trying to get everything in here. If anything falls out, just use your utensils to push it back together. These are just like the fritters. You need to just let them cook and leave them alone. When they flip over, we're going to smash them down a little bit. Here we go. Now just let them cook for a little while. Alright, these are about ready to flip. They've been cooking for about 4 minutes. Now we're going to smash it down after we flip it. Not too much though. You do it slowly so you can keep that round shape. Alright, now let the other side cook for about another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, these have finished. They look nice and golden and crispy on both sides. Put them on a little plate and get your next set going. As soon as these are all done, we'll be right back with the final plating. Alright guys, we're back with the final plating. With this fish cake, we're going to add, or fish sandwich, whatever you'd like to call it, we're going to add our plated, we're going to put it on top of our freshly baked, gluten-free bread. And this is Alkaline with Dr. Sebi approved ingredients. The recipe for this will be down in the description box below. So this is how we're going to plate it. Take and put it on your little bread. This one on the other one. They're almost like little sliders. Top it with some of your mayo. Sorry about the screaming in the background. It's my little one acting crazy as usual. He's playing with the cat. There we go. Top that with some lettuce. Whoop. Alright, then top that with a couple of tomatoes and another piece of bread. Do the same with the other. Couple of pieces of tomato, and top it with your bread. There you are. Oh, Alkaline. Oh, we can't see it in the camera. Let's see if we can get an angle before I say what I normally say. Not sure how well you can see this, guys, but this is Alkaline fish cakes or Alkaline sandwiches. If you decide to have them by themselves, it's a fish cake. If you have it on bread, it's a fish sandwich. I hope you enjoy this recipe as much as I did. It's really delicious. Your family and everyone you make it for should love it. I know my family does. There's a nice little view of it. Alright guys, see you on our next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All the ingredients you need will be down in the description box below, where it can be found online if available. And don't forget to like our Facebook page, like us on Twitter, Instagram. Again, don't forget to comment, hit that like button. See you again in our next video. Bye!